assume that he was there with his wife who was shopping. Although, it does happen a lot at church mouse. I see people, a couple comes in and the woman sees yarn and texture and fabric and she gets all hyperventilating and the guy stands there like a deer in the headlights and he's too much estrogen in here, so he splits. You see that going on, but although we have some comfy chairs, whatever, but every now and then a man will come in. I learned very early on, to my embarrassment, not to assume that he's not a knitter. So I would say, oh, so you have too many things on the needles, you're not looking for anything? And a lot of them will say, oh, no, I'm not a knitter. One young fellow was sitting in one of the chairs we have in the front, working on his phone, and his wife or girlfriend was walking around. I have a wife. And I went up to him and said, oh, you have too many projects on the needles? And he said, oh, yeah, I got this sweater for my mother. I got to finish this before I do anything else. I went, oh, well, how'd you learn how to knit? And he said his wife learned how to knit a couple of months ago, and she was stuck on a technique. So he went online. He said, I'm an engineer. I can go figure out how to do this. He went online, figured out how to do it, and showed her. And then he thought, well, I know how to do that. So he said since then he's knit a couple of sweaters. So that was a great story.